What part of Florida are you in?
Nowhere near Florida. I came back to Charlotte. I ran away from that hurricane.
Yeah. Well, I came into it. I said, screw it. All right, buddy. Well, listen.
You faced everything head face forward. That's first.
That's right. I'm here. All right. Well, I appreciate everyone. Have a great event. Jess and Mike will take care of you, and I appreciate all of you. Jess, if you need me, call me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Y'all.
All right, thank you.
All right, Jessica, do you have anything to add before I jump in?
Nope, you got the floor.
All right. Normally, hello, everyone. I appreciate all of you guys being on the call and doing this event. That's first and foremost. I'm glad that everyone's safe. I even heard someone say that they didn't even have rain yesterday. I don't know where you're living, but that is great. I'm actually in Charlotte now. I'm going to be heading down there tomorrow. And I'll be at a couple of stores, just, checking in, doing some video clips of the events and stuff like that. So definitely leaning on all of you guys to be able to, man that setup and have everything out the way it needs to be. And that is what the manual is for. Please look over it. I know a lot of you have already done these events, but these events on Saturday are going to be a little bit different in the aspect of how much stuff you're going to have. There's going to be many different samples. There's even going to be like pet food and stuff like that, so that all goes together with the prize wheel. So let's do it one step at a time. So the setup is the same as the regular events. So you're going to have 2 tents, two tables per tent. There's going to hopefully be another table by the food preparation. Normally in these events we have snacking instead of actual food preparation. So that's one of the different elements that they've added to these events, is that the demo table is not just your regular, rectangular pop-up demo. It's going to have an extension to it. So once you prep what you're normally used to demo table, then you're just going to clip on a little extension on the side. All the instructions are in that cardboard box, so you have everything there. So that's first and foremost. So 2 tents, 4 tables, prize wheel, demo table. That's all in the store. Nothing is in cardboard boxes. Everything is out in the back room. So they should be able to point you to everything we dropped off. We physically and literally dropped off all 11 stores with their equipment. So it should be in the back. You're not looking for cardboard. You're just looking for the equipment. Now, with those 6 pieces of equipment, which is basically a demo table, the 2 tents, 2 tables of 2 boxes of 2 tables each, and then the prize wheel, you're going to have many boxes of samples. There's going to be particularly 3 boxes of stuff just mixed in there, boxes of stuff in there. So 3 boxes of samples. Then you're going to have a box with a skillet and some cooking supplies and stuff like that inside this box. So all the food preparation stuff is going to be in one rectangular box. And then you're going to have shirts from Good Humor, and you're going to have the Kids Zone stuff is also going to be separate. So you're just going to have, and I'm hoping that the store left it the way we put it in the store, just a whole bunch of stuff in one place for you. So again, it's just a lot of stuff that's going to be given out in a 3-hour span. There's also envelopes of coupons that are going to be used for the spinner wheel. So it's going to be like a free pack of cereal. It's going to be free Pringles, free Cheez-Its, things like that. Those are going to be part of the prize wheel, not just handed out, because there's only a specific quantity of each coupon. Regarding the prize wheel, something else that's different in this event is that there are brands on the prize wheel. It is not your pick 2. It is not winner's choice. It is none of the generic stuff that some of you might have seen this year. These events are going to have specific brands on the prize wheel. So you'll see like Oreo, you'll see Unilever, you'll see, these different brands, Kellogg's, different brands that go with the different items that are there. I'll send Jessica, and I probably forgot to do this, and I apologize, Jessica, but I'll send Jessica a list of what should be there to be given out and what company it belongs to. That way you guys can have a reference point in case, it's a different name and that you're not used to. And there are more slices inside the pouch, inside the prize wheel case, that you can swap in and out once you run out of something or once you want to put something else in there. So, yeah, it might be a little bit confusing, but we're going to leave it up to you guys to manage that and just make sure that all the customers are having fun and winning prizes and going away with stuff there. Also, regarding the prize wheel, like the stuff like T-shirts, water bottles, and the coupons, those are more specifically land on it to win it kind of thing. Now, when you have the beard oil and you have, Clorox and stuff like that you can put more into, people winning it more often than not, even if they don't land on it. So there is a Clorox prize wheel like there, but if they land on, let's say, Oreo and they just win a shirt, which is like the Sour Patch shirt, or it'll say Oreo on the shirt, you give them a shirt and you say, hey, you can take a Clorox wipe as well, or you can take a beard oil if you would like as well. Those items are going to be, you're going to have more of those items in those boxes than anything else. There's going to be like pet treats and pet food items. Those can be given out more often than not, just because there's so much in there with that. So if you ask them if they have a dog, so by all means, go for it. Take the pet food with you. Just take it as part of your winning when you spin the wheel. What else regarding this prize wheel? Again, the same thing. If you can get bins to put the items in to make it look presentable, that'd be great. You might have to get more bins than normal. That's perfectly fine. That's what the reimbursed card is for. You're going to have to, and this is probably more for the food handlers, but I'll still tell it to the team lead since you guys are over the event. There's going to be ingredients that need to be purchased. So the stuff that goes with the recipe, please make sure that those ingredients are purchased and are there. But yeah, that's basically the prize wheel. The Kid Zone stuff is going to have your normal bubbles, sidewalk chalk, bubble sidewalk chalk, crayons, the coloring sheets, and there's going to be one more element added, which is arts and crafts. So basically there's going to be pencil pouches and markers that you can give out to each kid that passes by, and they can have their own design and they can, color it however they want to do it, but that's for them. You're going to have 100 of each of the pouches and the markers, so please hand it out to all the kids. If some teenagers want it, by all means, give it to them as well. And that's basically it. The Pokemon goes with that. I believe they have candies as well that goes with the Kids Zone. And that's basically it from that aspect. Again, this is going to be a whole bunch of stuff to give away in a 3-hour span. This event is from 9 to 12, so you're expected to be there by 7. By 7:30, I believe, is the time frame, if I'm not mistaken, Jessica?
Yep, it's 7:30 to 12:30.
Perfect. So you'll have about an hour and a half to set up the tents, set up the tables. It all matches together, so the red tent goes with the red table skirts and tables, and then the orange goes with the orange table skirts. It all goes uniform. For the prize wheel, make sure that you're taking the centerpiece that's inside the pouch, inside the case. You grab that and you put it in the center of the prize wheel. There's a magnetic connection there. I don't know if I'm missing anything else. Pictures. Tom mentioned the pictures, please. This is a huge event. There's many events in one day in one area, so we need as many photos as you can get. Customers smiling with their prizes. Give me some shots of the actual product, the set, that everything is set up the right way. That's probably the primary photo that Jessica will need at the beginning before the event even starts. So by 8:30, just make sure that you send those setup photos in case something is missing or something is off. We can try to fix it before the actual event starts. There will be corporate personnel around these stores. So, this goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Be professional, be courteous, smiling faces, interacting with the customers. If they want an extra spin on the wheel, by all means, give it to them. We're not here to be sticklers about that. And yeah, just as a lead, just make sure and go around taking pictures of the food sampling as well, making sure that it's clean, it looks presentable. I know that that's going to be part of the food handler's job, but you as the lead as well, just take a look and walking around taking photos of everything, just make sure that that's presentable. If you have, there's going to be a store with cheerleaders. If your store is 233 East State Street, you'll have cheerleaders there. Make sure you take pictures of them as a group, take pictures of them, doing their routine. I'm probably going to be at that store first, so just make sure that we have photos of that. If there's a character like an Oreo, if there's an M&M, there's going to be Twinkie the Kid in another one of the stores. If there's any mascots, please take photos of kids with the mascot. Take photos of the mascot interacting with customers. If there's one store that has Maybelline set up on there, please go and take pictures of people doing their makeup and all that stuff. Anything that's part of the event, take photos of. Have customers engaging with the photos, with the elements of the event. So that's basically that. With photos, there's 2 stores that I'll let Jessica know so that she can pass the information over to you. But there's 2 stores that will leave the equipment up, at least one tent up and table, just because Maybelline is going to be doing their makeover after the event. But I'll give that information to Jessica separately. And I believe that's it. I'll open it up to Jessica to see if she wants to open up the floor for any questions. But again, thank you so much. Please be early. Please set up between all 3 of you guys that are going to be there, and then just enjoy it. It's a 3-hour event, and just be interacting with the customers. You guys as leads have a big responsibility because your photos will tell the story about your event. So please take as many photos as you can and clear out your memories so that that's not one of the issues that you have on Saturday. Thank you again.
All right. So as far as I know, I think Josiah, Alyssa, and Leslie, you're all going to have costume characters at your event. So definitely make sure to take lots of photos of that, like we said. But yeah, I'd like to open it up for any questions, and then I'll add a little something at the end. I think Marianne had a question.
Hey, yeah, the pictures, are we going to have a drive, a Google Share Drive, like the last event?
Yeah, it'll be like all the others. The Dropbox link will be in the final details, but I'll also send it to you in a text message near the end of your event.
Okay, because I know, like you said, clear your memory, but sometimes it's just easier to do like a Google Drive that's shared and just find our store.
Yeah, if you want to, we can set up a Google photo album, shared album, and if you'd rather just upload them there.
Okay.
As you take them, we can definitely set that up.
Okay.
Anybody else? No questions at all? Okay, so I'm going to issue your guys' inverse cards here this afternoon after our other calls. If you have any issues adding that to your, whether it's your Google Wallet or your Apple Wallet, please reach out either today or tomorrow so that we can get that situated. If the Apple Pay doesn't work at the store for whatever reason, or the Google Pay doesn't work at the store, you can call me. Obviously, the solution would be for you to hopefully pay out of pocket, and then we could reimburse you on your check. Now, this doesn't happen all the time. that's why we like to have, the virtual credit card set up and ready to go. But in some cases, the Apple Pay doesn't work for whatever reason. But obviously, go on.
Sorry, the Extreme cards that we have, we can use them for these events.
So I will be issuing a new one.
Okay.
It won't be the old one, so.
Okay.
But each one will have $25, and you're going to purchase the items for the food sampling, for the food handler. So you're going to purchase those items and then the bins for your prize giveaways. So, but all of that's in the email, like all of the items and everything that you'll be getting are in the email. So,
one thing that I overlooked to reaffirm is that normally there's a repack of the equipment back into boxes. Like I said in the beginning of the call, there are no boxes. So what you'll do is you'll leave the 2 tents, the 4 tables with their table skirts in the pizza boxes that they come in, and the prize wheel case in the front of the store. I will be going around to all the stores and picking that equipment up. Any extra items of samplings and everything like that, that stays with the store. They can continue giving it out as the day progresses. Any coupons, again, they can give it out throughout the day to the customers. There's going to be that food handler's kit in the box. Those are that skillet and all the items in there. That also stays there. If you guys want to do odds and evens to see who takes the skillet home, by all means, go for it. But the food handler does have first dibs on it. But the skillet itself and all that stays. That does not need to be sent back. The only things that stay in front of the store together for pickup are the 2 tents, the 4 tables with the table skirts with them in the pizza boxes, and the prize wheel black case.
Yeah, so no prizes. You're not going to send back any of the prize giveaways. He's not going to really need any of the kids' freebies. Just the equipment only. So tents, tables, the table skirts, and the spin wheel is what's going to be picked up. Everything else can either be divvied out or hopefully handed out at the event. But if you have any of the prizes, the kids' freebies, and all that, you can just either divvy it up or leave it at the store.
And a quick question, how do we know if we're one of the stores that needs to leave the tables up for Maybelline?
I'm going to send that to Jessica.
Yeah, I'll have that information
right.
shortly.
There are 3 stores that have Maybelline there. One of them will be together with your store. So the one that has Maybelline with their event, there will be 3 tents and 6 tables. But I will send that list to Jessica. The other 2 will be just leaving up 1 tent and 2 tables. But again, I'll send that to Jessica so she can forward it to the lead that has those stores.
Okay,
Sounds
thank
good.
you.
Does anybody have any additional questions?
I just had a quick question. Are these just new stores, or are they going to the hybrid that we did earlier where it's the Family Dollar / Dollar Tree? Are these just basically just all Family Dollar? Or?
None of them, from my understanding, none of them are combos. They're all regular Family Dollar that got a renovation, something inside the store, and they just separated it all into one day. It's one big celebration.
Okay, awesome. And then the other question I had too, I know when we did it earlier this year that we had a food truck. Is it just going to be our handler, our food person on site? There's going to be other food options on that one as well, or?
No, there's no other food options. It's just the hot food sampling. There will be packs of cookies and crackers in there that you can do one of 2 things. It can just be given out as part of sampling on the side, or it can just be one on the spot on the spin wheel. And someone lands on Family Dollar, hey, you also get a pack of cookies, and give it out that way. So however you guys want to, you guys have to ask on how all that is divvied up and how that's given to customers. Feel free to make someone's day by telling them that they want a pack of cookies or crackers.
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again. Does anybody have any other questions before we go? Well, if anything comes up, if you have a question, feel free to reach out to me. Again, you know, when you arrive on site on Saturday, whether you clock in on the app or you send me a text, you know, one or the other, either way is fine. I need to know that you're on site and let me know how, you know, if your other BAs, the other BA and the food handler are there as well, just so I can, you know, everyone's accounted for and I'm not hunting anyone down. That's super, super helpful. So don't forget to do that, please.
One last thing, Jessica. The T-shirts were sent via UPS. They should be arriving probably tomorrow. So T-shirts are going to be in a small box, and they're coming UPS. That was not dropped off. That's the one difference thing that was left behind, unfortunately. So it had to be sent. So you'll have a small box that's going to be received probably tomorrow, with 3 shirts in there, or 4 shirts in there. You know, divvy up the shirts between the 3 people that are working the event, and then the 4th one can be either for the face paint or the DJ. Doesn't really matter. Whoever wants it, that's perfectly fine. But know that that might not be with everything, and I know that this is a lot of stuff for you guys to remember. But, you know, any questions, by all means, just shoot us a text and stuff like that. Just be patient with the responses because Jessica might be on another flyer somewhere else.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you again. And like I said, if you have any questions that come up, feel free to reach out. And I do appreciate all of you. I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Justice. Thanks.
Bye.